Yeah. Sports Jazz. We are back. We are back. Welcome to Sports Jazz, your favorite duo on YouTube. That is Josh and Isaac. But unfortunately, Isaac is running late, and but Josh is here, and Manchester United is always popping. So let's see what we up about. We are going to observe the biggest um, the biggest match in the football calendar in the Premier League, which is the Manchester Derby. I know that right now, a few of Arsenal fans might want to suggest that United has fallen off, and we lost that aura of being one of the teams that would give you the biggest game in the biggest game in the biggest fixture in the Premier League, but we still are. And on Sunday, Manchester City will be hosting Manchester United at the Etihad. But so there's so much that has been flying around. I mean, we've not been often here, and we do apologize for that. I mean, we've missed out on so much. We would like to have discussed a lot of things with you, but if I may, I mean, Andre Onana has left Manchester United finally. He's gone on loan at Trabzonspor in Turkey. But yeah, I mean, it is a very, very good move for Manchester United. If you are saying things about Ruben Amorim and his build up at Manchester United, I think you should notice that it is actually a positive thing that he has managed to get a few players off the books. I mean, Manchester United has not been the club that lets players go. I mean, players get tired of the club. The club does not get tired of the players. And this has happened at least since Sir Alex Ferguson left the club. The first manager to have gotten tired of players was not allowed to let these players leave. I mean, I remember Jose Mourinho wanted one or two, three players to leave the club at the time, but it was impossible for Manchester United to get those deals over the line. And he actually fell out with the board at the start of his second season, because before even buying new players, he wanted to let go over the old furniture at the club, and that was not possible for him. Fast forward, the managers that came after him always bought players, but they never let go of players. United had taken over 3, 4 summers without a clear out. But yeah, this is a good thing. It's a good thing that Ruben Amorim has managed to offload the unwanted players, the ones that were called the part of the bomb squad. And Marcus Rashford, Alejandro Garnacho, and Jadon Sancho have managed to leave the club. Those were the most troublesome players to have in the dressing room, because they kept saying all sorts of things. And Rashford had expressly said that he wanted a new challenge, so it was not wise to keep the player. And Manchester United managed to offload him to Barcelona, which is a very good thing. So for me, kudos to Ruben Amorim to manage to get Anthony, Andre Onana, Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, and Alejandro Garnacho out of the club. So I mean, that adds on to the good things that he has done this season in his recruitment of players like Brani Mbumo and Matias Cunha, along with Benjamin Chesko, who wasn't really um, gotten up and running at Manchester United, but at least he does have he has gotten some minutes in the international break. So, guys, the international break is over, but real football is back, because Manchester City will be hosting Manchester United at the Etihad, and this is always a mouth-watering tie. Yes, you would want to see what United is about in such a fixture, because United has been the club that actually benefits from such fixtures in the recent past. I mean, even when they have faltered at smaller clubs, they've found a way of winning at the big clubs. case in point when Alessandro Martinez Lisandro Martinez found Amad Diallo with that very good pass to score at against City for the win. But yeah, we do have problems of our own, and Man City does have problems of their own. In the first 3 games of the season, Man City has lost twice and has only won one game, which is very difficult to accept that Man City can actually win only one game. I mean, you would think that by now they would be streamrolling with the players that they did get. The business that did was actually really good, and you would think that, yeah, you would think that they would be able to do it. Oh, yo, peace, my friend. Yo, peace. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, good to hear from you too, man. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, and it would be a very good thing for Manchester United to come out and be very brave and do the things that Ruben Amorim has done so far, because Ruben Amorim is a manager who has, with his side, Man City has lost twice and won one game. We have lost to Arsenal 1-0, and we lost to, no, we drew at Fulham, and then we won our game in a dramatic in a dramatic manner against Burnley. So we have 4 points out of 9 points, and Man City has three. I mean, it's not the best of stats for both sides, but you would like to think that Ruben Amorim has done much more in improving Manchester United with the problem they did have last season, which was scoring goals. I mean, Manchester United was not scoring goals. We've not scored many yet, but I think we are moving in the right direction. If you look at the data metrics of the forwards in the Premier League and how the team attacks and the chances they create, it looks like Ruben Amorim has found a way to create numerous chances and um, play on the front foot in every game, and this is what I would expect in this game. It is a big game. I know Arsenal fans do not like to accept the fact that it is a big game, but a Manchester derby is like no other fixture in the Premier League. I mean, yes, the rivalry right now could be between Liverpool and Arsenal, but like we saw earlier, Arsenal is a snowfest these days because they did buy they did buy a lot of defenders and two midfielders. I think of the 1 billion almost spent, they've almost spent 800 million on defenders and midfielders. So I mean, that's not a good watch, but yeah. And for Man City, it seems like Donnarumma will come straight in for his debut in goal. But James Trafford, though he's a good passer of the ball and things like that, I mean, he has really struggled in his first few games. And yeah, the defense is not that good at Man City. But I would maybe give you the probable lineup I think Man City will go with. I think they'll start Donnarumma because Trafford has had issues of his own. Then Matthias Nunez will continue to play at right back. Stones, Diaz, Ait Nori will play at left back. Then Rodri, I think Rodri will come back in the middle of the park. Then Oscar Bob, Reinders, Silva, and Doku, with Haaland leading the line. I think Pep will put out a 4-1-4-1 formation to counter Man United. The problem that I do have with that lineup is that for me, Ait Nori is a wing back. Ait Nori is not a left back. Ait Nori wants to play football in the other side of the pitch, much as yeah, he started out as a left back, but I mean, he has honed his skills, and I think he's a very good offensive player. So I mean, he would play best as a wing back. He will struggle as a left back, especially if Man United manages to stretch Man City with their wing backs. Yeah, and they have a few injuries. Omar Mamouche has a knee injury. Ryan Chucky has a thigh injury. Calvin Phillips, I think we forgot about Calvin Phillips being a player of Manchester City, but he still is. He has an Achilles injury. And Marcus Bettinelli, the goalkeeper, he has a knock. Then players who are questionable who may not start the game is Mateo Kovacic, Cavidio, Savinho, John Stones. Much as John Stones could shake off that little that question mark that he has, he might start the game. The Manchester United lineup, I do think that yes, the big question is who does Manchester United start in goal? Do we go with Sunny Lemons or Ruben Amorim sticks with Altay Bayinda? You know that Altay Bayinda has struggled a lot this season, much as he's a very good distributor of the ball. From the few games that he has played, he has distributed the ball better than all the games that Onana played at the club. He just has butterfingers, and that's not a thing that is very good when you're playing a side that has people like Erling Haaland, Reinders, and Bernardo Silva, very witty players who can do things that are out of this world. But I don't think it is very easy to throw in a keeper to give a keeper like San Elements, who is not a top tier goalkeeper. I mean, for me, I think he's a second tier goalkeeper, and he's maybe more promising than Altai Bayinda. But I mean, it's just he's just about the same level. He could have a better pair of hands, but it's just about the same level. And I don't think that it would be wise for Ruben Amorim to give a derby debut away from Old Trafford, especially at a place like the Etihad. I mean, the noisy neighbors will have a very, very, very they'll make the place very noisy for Sun Elements to actually concentrate, because we United has not trusted a man between the posts for a season or two. I mean, Sunny Lemons throwing him at the deep end, I think it will be almost criminal to do that. But I would stick with Altai Bayinda in goal, and I will continue to play Amad Diallo as the right wing back. I'll play Casemiro and Fernandez. Sorry, I'll play Bayinda, the back three, Euro Delict, and oh God, I'm tired of Luke Shaw. I don't really want Luke Shaw to be in this game. I mean, Luke Shaw loses concentration. He can play well for, say, about an hour, but he loses concentration in bits. He's a very good player, but he's very unpredictable these days. Um, his output is unpredictable, but I would continue. I'll still pick Shaw for the experience. Then I'll play Amad Diallo at right wing back. I'll play Casemiro. I'll partner Casemiro with Bruno Fernandes. I know that Kobe Mainu didn't go away with England, and he was doing some training and stuff like that, but I would still partner Casemiro with Fernandes in midfield. I would play Dogu as a left wing back. I would play Mbumo, and I would play Zakzi because Matias Cunha, I don't expect him to be fit. And even if he's fit, I've come to learn that Ruben Amorim is a guy who wants, who protects players not to get long-term injuries. So if you've just come back or things like that, he will not rush you in. He will give you a bit of time. Then I would play Benjamin Sesko, because Mount, I don't think he'll be able to shake off that niggle that he has. Yeah, and yeah, that's the team that I would pick because Diogo Dallo is out. Alessandro Martinez, as you know, is out. Nasser Mazraoui is out. And Matias Cunha and Mason Mount. So the biggest absentee that we have is Matias Cunha. And this is a game you would want to have a player like Matias Cunha, because we've been very positive in the way we have expressed ourselves with players like Brani Mbumo and Matias Cunha leading the line. But for me, I think Joshua Zagzi is a very capable deputy for Matias Cunha if he's not available. And yeah, we shall do well. I think we shall do well in the game. There's just so much news about Manchester United, and I think I think that the pundits and the media should just get off Ruben Amorim's back and give him some time. I mean, it's a bit disrespectful to start to suggest the things that they tend to suggest about the manager, whether he is done at the club and it is not time for him. You know, he's not the right man for the job. Yet Pep Guardiola just lost. He just has 3 points out of 9. But you know, because of his past and what he has achieved at the club, I mean, there's a benefit of doubt there. And yet, Ruben Amorim being a rookie in the Premier League, who performed the way he performed last season. I mean, they're always throwing all these stats around, but for me, I think United is going in the right direction, and I like the manager because the manager is brave. The manager is not timid to make the decisions that are right to make. The manager is not one of those guys that is a people pleaser, like maybe Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was. For me, I felt Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was always a people pleaser, and he didn't want to wrong anyone at the club, including the players. So they got a bit of player power, and that did not go well with him. Did not go well with him eventually because they stopped to perform the way they were performing before when they were friends. And for me, I like Ruben Amorim because he's not sentimental in the manner that if you're not performing and it doesn't see that you fit in the club or the system that is going to play, I mean, you have to go. For me, for a very long time, I've felt that much as Kobe Mino is a good player, Kobe Mino is a player that you can let go because I don't see how Kobe Mino fits in this Ruben Amorim side. I mean, he has already discarded him as a player, as a midfielder. I mean, he cannot play in the mid of the park for him. And there's already rumor. I know it is just rumor. The English media and Man United, they do make stories, and they make stories about Manchester United and not any other club. There's a story running that maybe we shall have a double deal. We shall do a double deal. That is in January and the summer. In January, we do get Anderson. Then we do get Anderson for about 35 million pounds in January. Then we get Carlos Baleba in the summer. But for me, I think that's also lip service. But it's just too soon. We are just in September, and you're talking about deals in January. We needed the midfielder yesterday, and we didn't get him. So, I mean, I don't buy all that, but it's Manchester United, and it will continue to make the news. I mean, there are good things happening everywhere, but it sticks with Manchester United. I mean, Liverpool just has a very, very formidable striking partnership on paper. I mean, they have a very good attacking line in Cody Gakpo, Ekitike, Alexander Isak, who was recently joined the club. Who is there? Florian Wirtz, and yeah, it's just a very, very decent attacking line. But for Man United, I can tell you that we do have a very good, promising defender. I think he will arguably be the best defender in the world in Lenny Yoro, because this boy has everything. The boy is composed, he's calm. He can dribble. He can move the ball forward. He can pass forward. He can defend. He loves to defend. I mean, It reminds me. He strikes a balance between he strikes a balance between Alessandro Nesta and Rio Ferdinand. I mean, he's not scared of throwing in a tackle, but then again, he's very level-headed, and he does the things that you like to see on the pitch. I know most of us do want the defenders to defend the old school way. I mean, go back to defending. What happened to defending? But then modern football has suggested that defenders, yeah, I mean, you must be able to play the ball before you can defend or throw in tackles and things like that. So anticipation, game reading, and things like that have helped the club, have helped defenders to actually be better footballers, and have attracted a lot of interest from European clubs around the world. Yeah. Sports Jazz, guys, you do remember to subscribe. Remember to subscribe, like, and share these videos. This is Josh. Normally with Isaac, but he's running late today. I think, yeah, a rain check. But we're here, and Manchester United is still booming, and Manchester United is here to win. I don't think that we shall have a bad season, as many of the pundits are throwing at us, that it is doomed for United, and that they don't see anything great coming out of United. I think we shall do well this season. We shall definitely do much better than last season. But for me, the yardstick would be going to Europe. I really, really need to go to Europe next season. I mean, not just even the Europa League. Excuse me. I mean, not just the Europa League. I can take the Europa League, but I would prefer the Champions League. And it's not that far. It's not that far from us. It's not that far from us. I mean, there are teams that are better than us in the things they've done. That is recruitment and what. And you think that they will be more consistent and things like that. But this is football, and so far for me, I like the metrics that I've seen United Uh, has achieved in the 3 games that we've played going forward. So I do think that Ruben Amorim is onto something. We start converting those goals, and I think he was hard done by not getting him the midfielder that he wanted, because United's biggest problem today. I know most of the people say that we don't have a midfield. It's the system that we don't have a midfield, but when you look at it, sometimes I understand why Benjamin Sesko has not played from the start and Mason Mount has played, because I mean, the midfielder that we have is Casemiro, who is a very good midfielder at his age. He's actually the guy that you need. He just doesn't have the legs to play in a midfield too. So I mean, he can often get exposed and stuff like that, but they found a way to use him, to accommodate him in the side, and is very important to Ruben Amorim. But the undoing is Amorim has to play Mason Mount to cover up for the inadequacies of Casemiro. So we are wasting. We are playing 2 players in one position, that is a midfielder, because we don't have the right midfielder. So if the manager had gotten the right midfielder that he thought that the club would have offered him at the time, maybe we would not be wasting that space, and Benjamin Sesko would be leading the line. But I would be happy to see Joshua Zirkzee in this game. I would want Joshua Zirkzee to play with Brani Mbomo up front for Matias Cunha, and Matias Cunha maybe can come later on in the game and shuffle things around. Yeah, prediction. Peace, are you still there? Can you predict with me? Oh man. Um yeah. I don't know who is in goal for us, but I do have this strong feeling that I'll postpone the prediction to when Isaac comes back. But I do have a strong feeling United will win the game. I mean, it's difficult because the game is away, and Man City in a bad shape. They do need this game badly. They need a result, and you hope that if United does not win this game, it is not as humiliating as United as Man City can make it be sometimes. I mean, that will break our spirit because we are moving in the right direction, and you want some results to go along with the momentum you're carrying, so you can be able to take it into the next games. I know the teams in and around us, if we do gather some points, the teams in and around us are going to start this hectic schedule of playing in Europe. They're going to go on play in the Europa League, in the Champions League, and United is not going to have none of that. I mean, we even exited the Carabao Cup, so I mean, we're only going to play in two domestic competitions. That's the league and the FA Cup. So that means we are only going to be playing football once a week, and that should be that should be enough for us to give much more to our campaign, so we can get the best the best table standing we can get. And I think that is sneaking into Champions League somehow, because everyone around you is a bit busy and preoccupied with Europe. So yeah, come on, Ruben Amorim, come on, United, glory, glory, man, United. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's ensure that we get the best positions on the table standings as high, let's get as high as we can. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sports Jazz, Sports Jazz. Remember to subscribe, like, and share our videos. This is Josh. Yeah, maybe we can talk a little bit about the defenders, the club that defends, the club that loves to defend, Arsenal. Arsenal, we can say one or two things about Arsenal. I think, oh, sorry, we start with Liverpool plays Nottingham Forest. And I think we shall see the debut of Isak. I've seen a few pictures of Isak in training. He looks really good. He's still banging goals. I think, yeah, he will have a debut. Ekitike is a guy who has not put a foot wrong ever since he was put in the side. So, I mean, it is a bit of a headache for Anslot to take him out of the team, because he has really produced when he has been given the opportunity. And I don't think that it is the best position for him to be thrown on the wing to accommodate Isak and have the both of them playing together, because Cody Gakpo is such an important player, and he's a clever player, and he's a player you would want to have in that position, because he's actually a winger. I mean, that is his natural position. So he will be much better than Ekitike, though Ekitike is a guy you're going to have to find a place for in the side. Then Arsenal, Mikel Arteta. Who does Mikel Arteta play this weekend? Yeah, but yeah, Mikel Arteta also has problems of his own, because we want, as Arsenal fans, would want Mikel Arteta to continue the good work that he has done with the club. However, he needs to improve on the performance. You can perform like that, but you must win your football games if you're going to be performing like that. I mean, if you don't win football games when you play like that, I mean, it's going to be very difficult for you to keep teams around. I mean, everyone is going to get tired of the things that you're doing. I don't think you will last very long at the club. Yeah, 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 yeah. And yeah, Spurs. Oh, Spurs. Oh, Nottingham Forest could have a new manager bounce. A new manager bounce. They've signed Anje Postecoglou, but I don't know the reason. Oh, I do know the reason why maybe they signed him. Why Marinakis signed Postecoglou. But for me, Postecoglou is not a manager who can keep you in the league. Maybe because he's just won the Europa League, and he believes that he can win a trophy in his second season because he has done it in his career from wherever he's been. Maybe the top boss at Nottingham Forest fancied the idea of delivering a European trophy at Nottingham Forest, no matter the place they will be in the table. But the big one still remains Manchester City versus Manchester United over the weekend. And as a Man United fan, I know that I'm going to give it to Manchester United. But even when you look at the past performances of the two clubs in the league, I know Man City did wallop Wolves 4-0, but I think a lot is in the favor of Manchester United in terms of how we are progressing. And it looks like Pep Guardiola is still trying to find out the best combinations for his new recruits. But with Man City, because it has very good players on their day, they can whitewash any team. I mean, even with the tactics, not. I mean, even with the lack of cohesion and chemistry. I mean, because they're good players, just one, two interpasses, and yeah, they can tick. However, I think United has concentrated much more on implementing the ideas of the manager, and you can see it in his games. You can actually even see the mistakes being made in the game, and for me, that is a positive thing, because if I can see the mistakes being made in a game from a tactical point of view, that means sorry, from a tactical point of view, but in the application by the players, okay, the application of the tactics, then it means it is something the players can correct. It's something that can be pointed out to them by the manager, and it can be corrected. I mean, it's much more difficult when United is losing games because of Altay Bayinda, Onana, and things like that. I mean, how do you deal with that when the window is closed and you didn't get a keeper or something like that? So you just have to wait and hope. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sports jazz. Keep it locked. Keep it locked. Yeah, guys. I think that's it. I think that's it. That's it for now. Keep it locked. Keep it locked. Do, 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 do. Yo, yo. Thank you very much. We keep it locked. We are back. We are back, and we keep doing this. Yeah. Bye, bye. See you.